And you call starting feminizing HRT getting pink pill, despite the fact that they're obviously blue. I don't know what you're talking about. That's a pink pill. That right there, that's a pink pill. I don't know what you're talking about. It's always been a pink pill. I'm telling you, it's always been a pink pill. Yep. Anyways, hey there, kids. How are you all doing today? Happy Disability Pride Month! Okay, it's been 3 weeks in and I haven't actually said that yet. I'm so sorry. Listen, unlike cis het people who are like, June is Men's Mental Health Month. Yeah, fam, it is Men's Mental Health Month alongside it being Pride Month. This month, we might joke that it's a wrath month because after the Pride, it is wrath. But at the same time, this is Disability Pride Month, right? Let's celebrate all of our siblings who are in the disabled community because let's be honest here, if it wasn't for them, then a lot of the features that we have nowadays that have accessibility features we just wouldn't have. And having accessibility doesn't just simply make their lives easier, it makes all of our lives easier. Having a world that is built more for those who are handicapped or disabled makes it a lot easier for everybody else. So happy Disability Pride Month, everybody. I'm so sorry it took me so long to say something. I forgot, and then I'd already recorded a couple videos ahead of time, but I'm not forgetting this time. So, memes? Memes. The degree to which I can get flustered now is pretty amazing, and I love it a lot. But I did think that I was having a heart attack at first. Yeah, I would say whenever I was younger, I was definitely not anybody who was getting flustered all that easily. Like, there were some things that kind of made me a little uncomfortable, I would say. And I kind of just assumed that might have been similar to flustering, but it's different. It's different. My heart racing and my face is blushed. I'm just like... yeah, it's nice whenever you can find something that can fluster you every once in a while, and sometimes it's fun doing the flustering, just to be honest with you. I mean, that's kind of how I've made that my career so far, ever so slightly. My daughter is fine. Ma'am, your daughter, oh, she actually agrees because you keep sending her mother-daughter posts on Facebook and support her a lot and helped her with her transition. Oh, I feel like this is kind of me and my mom in a lot of ways. I understand that not everyone's going to have accepting parents, and that's rough. That's always hard, and I will never understand what that's like because, yeah, my mom's been accepting of my transition this entire time. My mom has wanted a daughter her entire life and kind of just resided with the fact that she had 2 boys, and then whenever I came out as being trans, she was extremely happy. And I don't know what to say other than just for all of my trans folks out there who don't have accepting parents, I'm your mom now, all right? I'm now your adopted mother. That's it. There's a reason why I'm called Fox Mom, all right? Yeah. I hope that for those of you who don't have accepting parents, that you can find the family who accepts you for you. Found family is so much better than your birth family, all right? Keep your head up and you'll find people who support you no matter what. Gender neutral bathroom. Weeping softly. Gosh, I miss her. Why does makeup have to run? Stall squeaks. Tap, 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 tap. Hey! 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 Oh, no, you're good. Don't worry. Dude, wash your hands! The one issue with gender-neutral bathrooms for everyone to be able to go in and use is that we might have to actually see men not washing their hands. Listen, even before I figured out that I was a woman, I still thought it was so weird that so many men did not wash their hands in public restrooms. So many of them. It's just like, fucking wash your hands. It's not that hard. Really. Just soap, water, and okay, I will say if I see air dryers, I will not dry my hands at the air dryers because those things spread germs, but I will at least dry my hands off on my own. Like, I usually am wearing like a flannel. I'm drying them off on the flannel, but use a paper towel. Ah! People who don't know that I'm transgender, when someone refers to me by my chosen name. Why did you say that name? Who ratted me out? No. I just need to know. Who ratted me out? All right, listen, I just need to know who told you to refer to me by that name. If I haven't came out to you yet, I need to know who. I just want to have a little conversation with them, that's it. Okay, so now tell me, who told you? I like this, but the tomboy vibes feel like it clashes with me transitioning. Gender is merely a lens of perception. Your scars, muscles, and leather do not make you less girl. True. Although I wish I transitioned at a time where I could have experimented more. I'm sorry. It's fine. Smiles. It was the cost of survival. What's done is done. Maybe try the gothic aesthetic next? I could rock that. No crosses though. And maybe after some therapy. Okay, listen. You might not have had the time to have been able to experiment earlier in age to see what was your style or anything, but you can do that now. You honestly could. And there's nothing wrong with having the tomboy aesthetic. I mean, me, that's kind of me. I wear a lot of athleisure wear. I wear a lot of jeans with graphic tees and flannels. Quite frankly, my style from before transitioning to now hasn't really changed all that much. It's pretty much the same. And quite frankly, in all honesty, I really enjoy it. It's been nice. It's God, as bad as it sounds, I was just talking to somebody else about this recently. It was just like, I put a lot of thought into what my style would be like as a girl. And I kind of realized that it would be the exact same way that I currently dress, but just more femme. You know, I went from wearing men's skinny jeans to women's skinny jeans. I went from wearing graphic tees to still wearing graphic tees. And I went from wearing men's flannels to wearing women's flannels. Like it just, yeah, that was it. Not much changed, but that's okay. And for some people, it's okay to experiment. It's okay to try things out. And it's okay to see what you do enjoy and what you don't enjoy. Listen, I still like wearing dresses. They're fun. They're really cute and they are very comfortable and it's a lot of fun. So try things out, experiment and see what you like. You might find something new. So I summoned Cthulhu last week and asked him to use his dark powers to give me a female body. He said yes, but I think that sexual dimorphism is different for great old ones. Mina, I think that's the hottest thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm not saying I don't like it. Oh my God. No, please don't be watching. Please don't be watching. Please don't be watching. I have to agree, that's pretty fucking hot, but it's not like I didn't get called out in your fucking comments when I was so real about the whole witch of the forest, and you said, yeah, this would be your speed cat. And I was like, hot. I mean, I would. I would do I would take the deal with the old ones. Sorry. Bye. Other people with a time machine. Young me, invest in Bitcoin. Me in a time machine. You are trans and you need to transition right now. Dear God, your thoughts are not normal. Cis people aren't like this. You will try to repress for 5 years. It will not work. Dear God, start transitioning. Also, invest in Bitcoin. I mean, I agree with the first the Bitcoin part. Well, you know, I guess that's fair because I'd have student debt paid off and also would be able to get bottom surgery and amongst other things I wouldn't have to worry about a lot. Jesus Christ. Bleh. So, yeah. But also get the fuck out of Missouri. Get out of Missouri as fast as you can. Don't listen to your parents. Don't listen to your dad who's going to say, oh yeah, but you might be making more, but you're not going to be like, it's going to be more expensive. Trust me, it's just the housing. Everything else is cheaper. When I was about 12, I realized I'm trans and came out to my parents. Hello? No. We thought it was a phase. I'm 21 now. It's not a phase. No, but that's just kind of it. Like, it's never a phase. It's one of the things like, oh, you're emo? Well, that'll just be a phase. Never was. Still emo. Still somebody who, quite frankly, in all honesty, still listens to emo music to partake in some Midwest emo culture. And yeah, I'm over here. I'm sipping my coffee, wearing a flannel shirt, skinny jeans, a graphic tee, and wearing darker colors a lot, right? I'm not goth. I'm not punk. I'm not grunge. I'm just Midwest emo. That's like the best way I can explain it. Very much against the government and also very much in favor of making sure that everybody has their rights. Also, sometimes, yes, I do indulge myself in a little bit of cringe media. All right, Brain HQ needs us to figure out our gender identity. NB, trans, cis. No cis man questions his gender identity this much. Still cis though. Still cis though. No. It's one of the things, like the difference of knowing whether or not if you need to go to the doctors because, hey, are you like sneezing every once in a while? Like, are these your allergies and you're sniffing every once in a while? And you might have a cough here and there because your throat needs to get some phlegm cleared out? Or are you coughing constantly every 5 seconds for a solid 10 minutes and that's on and off? Huh? Which one is it? Are you coughing every once in a while or are you coughing consistently and frequently? That's the difference. If you're having all these thoughts and stop it. Stop denying yourself happiness. Stop it. All right. Oh my God. I feel like I'm going to be that version of the person who's just like, have you had your water today? Have you had any water? Have you taken your meds? It's going to be like, have you sit still, sis though? Have you? Oh, you have? Give me the broom. Ah! I swear to God, stop. It's not funny. It invalidates a lot of other people's feelings as well. It's not a funny joke. It's not a funny little hee hee ha ha thing. It's... On some level, it's kind of annoying. I can understand if it's a defense mechanism, especially if you're around transphobic family. But when you're online and you're just chatting with people within the community, you stop saying it. There's no need. It's not funny and invalidates a lot of people. I understand it's become like this staple joke within the community, but it is one that harms people. And it especially harms people who are starting to figure out that they're trans. I didn't start hormones early enough, and I'm never going to pass. I hate it, and I hate my body. I understand how you feel, but passing isn't everything. The best thing is accepting yourself. But what's the point in transitioning if accepting myself is all I need to do? Why not just accept that I'll always look like a man? Accepting yourself means doing what you can to make your body feel right to you, not torturing yourself over what you cannot change. You have the right to exist in the world. Bodily autonomy for all. I mean, yeah, facts. Listen, I understand that there are going to be some people who are going to want to have certain things that they're going to want changed about their bodies, and they're going to hate certain aspects of their bodies. And but to be honest with you, there is no such thing as not starting hormones early enough. To be honest with you, it used to be thought that starting hormones at the age of 40 was early. And now that we have a bunch of younger people who are starting at the age of like 18, 20, just think about that. Like not even 10, 20 years ago, the youngest age of transitioning was roughly 40, maybe 30. And it's one of the things like because I had this thought as well. I thought I was too old to start transitioning at the age of 28. And here I am 4 years later, almost 5. And honestly, I wouldn't change the world for it. It's been so amazing and it's been phenomenal. And there's not really a whole lot that I would change now. Like I have grown some assets. I have worked out and gained some more assets. And I'm starting to really enjoy the changes that come with HRT. It's taken some time. And that's kind of the thing is if you're in your late 20s, if you're in your 30s, if you're in your 40s or 50s, oh my God, I can't believe I had to say, if you're in your mid 20s, you're not too old. The changes will happen. You just have to give them time. And it takes roughly a decade for all the changes to go through. So for me, I'm not going to solely see all my changes until I'm 38. I have 5 more years, and the changes that I've gotten in the first 5 years have been amazing. I'm gonna be real with you. From what I have read and seen, I know that there are some aspects that even after the original decade of changes, some keep going. Breast growth keeps going. Might be slower, but it keeps going. And that's kind of the thing too, is like bodily autonomy is all about you are able to do with your body what you want, and you're able to make the changes that you want to see and be able to express yourself. You have control over your body, right? Being happy with yourself, identifying as a woman is the most important part. Listen, if passing is your goal, that's fine. All right. I'm not here to tell you that you shouldn't try to pass. That is something that is up to you. And that is something that you should definitely go for. But at the same time, like I do want you all to know that passing isn't everything as well. Because like I know this has been kind of a hot topic a little bit within the trans community. And there has been some discussions about it. Because I understand passing is for safety. It 100% is. But not everyone can pass. Not everyone wants to pass. And that's okay. That's the beauty of being a woman. There is no, or a man, or non-binary. There's no one way to be said gender. There's so much variation, and you can just be you. Transphobic language. This is the weapon of the enemy. We do not need it. We will not use it. Real. In all honesty, real. And oh my God. It's one of the things where just like, sometimes I wonder how many people actually understand that they are being transphobic without knowing that they're being transphobic, and they try to hide it as some kind of criticism because it's kind of like the new line of like, well, it was just a joke, but it was just a criticism. And it just, You're not criticizing somebody. If you're stripping them of their identity, you're being transphobic. You are not criticizing somebody if you are calling them a slur. You are not criticizing somebody if you are using some kind of language that demeans who they are and belittles their identity. It's disgusting. And yes, I've had to face some of it. I've had to face somebody telling me to remove trans from all of my content because I am a feminist. And those two things go together. All right. And that is transphobic. But at the same time, just like sometimes it's okay to just let words go for a little bit. We have other issues that we need to face and that we need to work through. And but don't even try to label it as like criticism. That's not criticism. You're not being critical of somebody for just stripping them of their identity. That's just being a bigot. And I'm also saying this because like it's one of the things that like how people will, if they don't like a trans person, they'll misgender them as well. And it's just, no. Caitlyn Jenner is still a woman. I don't care how much I don't like her. She's still a woman. Same thing with Blair White. I don't like Blair White at all. She's still a woman. Same thing with Buck Angel. I despise Buck Angel and his trans medicalism. He's still a man, period. We don't need to attack their identity. If that's all you can do, you've already lost. You're done. Sit down, shut up, and stay out of the conversation. Know what you did wrong. Sit in that, get in fucking timeout. You have more bigotries that you need to unpack. Lamb of the Lake. What is your wisdom? Trans men are our comrades in the fight for trans rights, and we should treat them with respect and kindness. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of why I'm starting to use more gender neutral language whenever I'm talking about these memes, and also trying to also include more trans mask memes. Also, I would love to get some more trans mask people here on this channel. You know, we had AE on, absolutely wonderful, amazing friend of mine, and I might have plans for some others as well. I just gotta send out the invites, but all in due time. And at the same time, we as trans sims, I know we're hyper visible. Like we are the ones who are constantly being talked about in the news. We're the ones who are constantly being used as scapegoats and having laws written about us. But our trans brothers are also suffering. They are hypo visible or hyper invisible to the rest of the world. And it kind of really causes a lot of pain because then there's a lot of invalidation of their identity and people just don't even understand what being a trans mask is. And there are siblings, there are brothers, and they deserve respect. They deserve to be listened to, and they deserve a platform. So give them the platform, listen to them. I know some people are gonna be like, oh, but I don't know many trans masked people. Hey, just start looking. Seriously, go look, Google trans men on YouTube here, and you'll find some. Jammy Dodger's a really good one. No Offense is a really good one. My friend AE is a really good one. I know I recently saw Frank has been posting some videos as well. He recently did drawing Minecraft extinct races. It was actually kind of really cool and fascinating to watch. And there are various other trans men out there who are also posting here on YouTube. Saying that you don't follow any of them isn't an excuse, or that they never show up in your timeline. That's not an excuse. Go look for them. It's the same thing with Black creators. If you want to find more Black creators, you have to search them out. Your algorithm will not get them to you unless you seek them out and you tell your algorithm, this is what I want. You know, sometimes I notice my algorithm is getting whitewashed again. I go, no. Back. Put me back. Let me in. I need to keep up what's happening with the trans mask and Black community, please. My hairstylist did such a good job. Feels so cute. You'll never be a man. Oh, okay. Transphobic ally! I just shake my head and be like, they just never really honestly know, do they? They just see, they might see like a trans pin or hear that somebody is trans and just be like, you'll never be you look like a woman, you'll never be a man. Oh, you look like a man, you'll never be a woman. And it's just like, sometimes it's like, yeah, that's the point. That's the whole fucking point. One of these days I'll get there. One of these days. A lot of these days I'll get there. No, I don't know. I kind of honestly don't care about passing, but at the same time, like, the transphobes really are just that stupid, aren't they? One day, these quiet voices will be heard, loud and clear. The story of the ones we miss, but shed no tears. Realize what they left behind. Explore within the limits of time. No one should need a permit to a way of life. No matter how far, how you go, how short it may last. Venture life. Burn your dread. Oh, hell yeah. Chloe, this is so good. I love all the action in this. Ha! It's fucking amazing. And you did, oh my god. The blue at the end is so good. Yeah. Burn your dread. Listen, I think that there's a lot of us who are very upset with the fact that at a younger age, we couldn't be who we wanted to be. And in a lot of those cases, it was just survival. In some cases, like myself included, I wasn't really honestly sure because I didn't have the words for it and I had no clue. But when I learned and kind of found out, I realized how much of my childhood that I had missed out on. But I shouldn't let that hold me back. And I want to be able to fight where others don't have to be like me, where they've had to hide for God knows how long and had to not be themselves for God knows how long. A more accepting world is a better world. And even though I might have some regrets and I might have some fears of my own, none of that stuff should hold me back. Listen, I know, especially as a trans American, there's a lot of fears out there and there's a lot of things that are extremely scary. And I understand that there's a lot of things that are working against me for my existence. But that doesn't stop me from making these videos. And that doesn't stop me from being loud about who I am, because I know that showing my face by being more out there for you all, it gives you all some hope, and it can be a light for a lot of you. And that's kind of mostly just what I want to be. It's just a source of light, some kind of positive presence, and show you all that it's okay to just be you. You don't have to be the most feminine or the most masculine. You don't have to be androgynous just to be you. All right? Have fun. Do the things you enjoy and be you. That's the most important thing that you could ever do. 15 minutes into meeting my 13-year-old self, so we can't pee anywhere. A bit of an exaggeration, but it's a hot topic right now, yeah? And every single time we go online, there's worse news than ever before. Yeah, not an exaggeration. People like us are getting killed? Yes. And we knew that before doing this. What's not sinking in here? Okay, I can accept that we're a girl, shocker, but why would you put us through all of that? How can you strut around living life, making jokes like it's not at all collapsing around you? We do it because it's the best decision we've ever made. We do it for the people who can't, because despite everything else, I am proud of how far we've come. Oh, yeah. That one cuts a little deep. I make this content for fun. I do this because I enjoy doing it. And I do this because I want you all to see someone like you having fun, even with everything that's going on. I want you to see someone who isn't afraid to be loud about her opinions. And I want you to see somebody who's okay with a lot of the things that she's gone through, whether it be her voice being extremely deep, not looking as femme as she would want, or anything else. Because at the end of the day, I know simply me existing and being outwardly open about who I am makes it a lot easier for a lot of you, especially those of you who can't be out, to know that there will be a time where you can be out. You can do this. And I trust that you can. And I know that you can. I just need you to believe that you can as well. And I don't simply just say this lightly. I do mean this with a lot of emotion behind it, because I've been there. I've been that little girl who was scared to admit that she didn't want to be a boy or didn't want to be seen as a man. And I faced a lot of homophobia and bigotry growing up, and it made me repress a lot of my feelings whenever I was a kid. I grew up in a small, rural, white Christian town. Coming out as being anything but cis-het would have been the end of me. And so I did it to survive. But now that I am out of there and I'm doing my own and I'm being here and I'm doing this stuff, I am so happy to be so loud about who I am. Know that it gets better. I know a lot of people really don't like hearing that, but it does get better, okay? Trust in yourself and trust that you'll get there.
Why do you need Pride Month?
When I was a young teenager, my high school made a big deal out of Idaho Bit and Pride Month. I hated it because all my life I was told it was sinful. One of the kids drew two mommies. Well, God designed us to be one man and one woman. If we want to see his paradise, we're going to have to leave some things behind. One man, one woman, JW or Jehovah Witness. Oh, taught it was Satan's way of controlling the world and worshiping him instead of God. But every time I had to sit through the school presentation, it planted a seed of doubt in my heart. This doesn't look sinful. Now that I'm over 3 years in my journey, I still can't understand how this way of loving, this way of existing is somehow sinful. It's not. That's the thing. It's some variation of morality that has been decided by a bunch of old white men. And yes, a bunch of old white men in this case, because especially if you know the King James version of the Bible, you would know that King James wanted the church to be distracted for a little bit while he had affairs with his boyfriend. And to get the king to stop, the church made homosexuality a sin to try to reel him in. Thanks, King James. You fucked over your community pretty hard. But yeah, it's just, it's fear. It's hate for not understanding and being ignorant. And it's just one of the things of, it's not unnatural. Being gay, we see it all the time out in nature. We see gay couples constantly adopting babies who are left behind or who have lost their parents. Gay couples take them in and raise them up to make sure that they become parts of their pod or their community and allow for them to be able to exist in a world where they can just be themselves. Having 2 dads, 2 moms, there's nothing wrong with that. Because the other thing too is like sin, I feel like, is the things that are outside of the box that they want to be able to control. It's much easier if you can control people by saying that you have to be cis, het, and white, and a man. If you're none of these things, you're out. You're sinful. You inherently have sin and you have to repent. Trying to cause this fear that in the afterlife, you're not going to be rewarded for being who you are. And that's just wrong. It's playing on people's uncertainties, people's fears, and it is purposely making people, in a way, hate those who they see as the out group. Heavy quotes around out there, because nobody's the out group. We're humans. We're communal. The whole thing about us is that we are very much a herd species who do so much better when we help each other out. And God, I wish more people would understand that. Darcy, I'm glad to see that you're starting to see a lot of the cracks within a lot of, especially the conservative Christian ideology. I know that I broke out, and I'm going to be honest with you, I'm kind of glad that I did, because it's, from what I've heard from my mom, the church that I went to is very split on everything, and we kind of have been seeing that division happening within the Methodist Church. So I'm just very happy that some of the pastors that I have had have been extremely accepting of my identity and were very open and loud about stuff like gay marriage. So yeah, you're doing great. And everybody else who is doing the same thing and you're realizing a lot of these things are not sinful, you're breaking out and you're doing great. All right. And also, I just want to say to those of you who are queer and you're Christians, you're completely valid as well. All right. I understand that some people have either processed their religious trauma or have kept up with Christianity because it has been a form of structure for them, or it has been some kind of rock in their life. And that's also great for you as well. You're still valid. All right. And that's the end of the video. I just want to say thank you so much for making it to the end. And I greatly appreciate every single last one of you for this. You have no idea. Yes. Shout out to all my patrons, my YouTube members, and my Twitch subscribers. You all help pay off a lot of my debts and help keep the lights on. However, you, the viewer, do way more than you expect, and I greatly appreciate everything that you do. I do appreciate all of the cheers. I appreciate the super chats. I appreciate everything that you all have provided. Even if it is just a one-time thing, it means a lot. And even just watching the video all the way through, getting through the ads and everything, does way more than you expect. I'm being serious. That's like a huge chunk of my income. So you all are the ones who keep the lights on and who allow for me to be able to expand a little bit. I'm starting to do more with the VOD channel, and I have plans for the VOD channel. I have plans to add clips to the VOD channel, so that way we have an entire channel dedicated to stream, and I'm planning on taking all those clips and making them into a compilation, I think at the end of each month, and throwing that out there. And yeah, it comes from you all. The support that you, the viewer, who's just watching this through the ads and everything, have provided. Thank you. Seriously. You have allowed for me to be able to make this more into a living and to make this more into a career, and I love doing this. So thank you for making a passion project of mine into something that I can start to live off of. I mean, I'm still floundering just a little bit, just to be honest. I'm gasping for air a little bit, but it becomes less and less each month, which is nice. So thank you. And with that, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I hope you have a beautiful week. And again, happy Disability Pride Month to all of my disabled community members. You're valid, you're loved, And y'all are amazing.
Bye-bye.
It happens, all right?
Listen. If the cis find out, they're gonna tell the church, okay? Don't sell our secrets.
Also, thank you for the follow. Come on in. They do say anonymous. So if you like, if you want to chat, feel free to chat.
All right? Listen. If the cis can find out that we can shapeshift, they're gonna tell the church. Period.